So differing political views proving to be relationship ending for some couples.
In fact, when Lil Wayne endorsed President Trump last week, his girlfriend, model Denise Bidot, reportedly dumped him. Did I say that right? So why not avoid a breakup and ask the right questions before the relationship even takes off? So joining us right now is licensed clinical social worker and doctor of psychology, the truth doctor, Dr. Courtney Tracy. Good morning to you. Welcome to the Pick 7 Morning News.
Good morning. Thank you so much.
All right, let's talk about it because we're in election season, right? We're waiting for the election to be called. And typically, a lot of couples are having disagreements about political views. Usually, you talk about it, I guess, maybe in the beginning. You kind of figure out whose values are what. But should you be asking on a first date what side you're on?
Yeah, I mean, times have really changed these days. I mean, I would say a few decades ago, it might have been taboo to talk about things like politics and religion on a first date. But some studies have shown that over 50% of people are pretty comfortable talking about politics on the first date. It really just depends on how you go about asking the questions and if you're ready to answer them yourself.
Yeah, but sometimes if you have differing political views, some people call that, hey, this is not going to work, that not going to happen. I'm just not going to agree with you. But can relationships work if you have those differing views? I mean, we've seen some famous couples in politics make it work.
Yeah, it's possible that it can work out. It really depends. Politics have become more and more so about learning about the other person's privilege or values, morals, belief systems. And so some people can have differing political views in relationships, but their values can be the same to a degree. So again, it really depends on whether or not the belief system underneath the political views are similar or not, because it's really about similar belief systems that are going to make relationships or break relationships.
All right, so in this new way of doing things, right, what should you be asking and talking about then on a first date, asking for a friend?
Well, a lot of the times, you want to know exactly what's going on with your partner, where they work, if they have kids, what they want to do with their lives. But because of the political climate in general, I think a lot of people are looking for future perspectives and positive perspectives when it comes to a first date. And so you want to ask things that will boost the positivity, like not necessarily what do you do for work, but what do you like most about your job? And so then you learn how they like to spend the time that they may not be able to decide too much about. And then asking about things like their vacation, their dream vacation, you get to find out the ways that they'd like to spend their time when they have a choice.
Those seem like safe questions there. But when you do get to those contentious ones and you're like, I don't know, what can you ask to maybe bridge the gap and give you more understanding before you just call it quits?
Yeah, well, I think it's diving deeper into it. And so we all have unconscious and conscious belief systems beneath our first immediate answers because, first dates come along with nerves. And so it's giving people the opportunity to potentially elaborate on their initial response instead of us choosing our own decisions about what we feel about what they've said initially.
Yeah. What do you think about this, right? Because you get on the first date and you're always told, well, I got to give this person a chance, right? Let me look past some of the things that maybe that's why I'm single, because I always find the negatives. But what about the questions you should avoid altogether?
Well, originally it would be, avoid politics and religion, but again, times have changed. One thing that we can't avoid asking is,
why are you single?
Right, yeah, because sometimes that can come off as a joke, oh, why are you single?
Yeah.
But somebody may have some actual negative emotions about why they're single. And so you never really know the answer that you're going to get to the question. And same with families. Studies show that almost 60% of people have had at least one negative thing happen that was pretty traumatic in their family. So avoiding that question and sort of leaving it up to your date to bring up their family if they'd like to may be a way to keep it safe.
Do you think in this day and age of the coronavirus and the pandemic and all these cautions that we're taking that people are just wanting to get to the point a lot quicker? Just don't waste my time.
When you say the point, do you mean a relationship or like just for like a hookup?
No, to the point of, is this person going to be worthy of a second, third, or investing my time in? Because, there's a lot of precautions you got to take just to go on a first date with someone.
Oh, completely. People definitely want answers quicker these days, but it's also about checking in and seeing, why do I want a quick answer?
Yeah.
Am I just trying to make myself feel comfortable, or is there an ease in the relationship where I can allow for some uncomfortability that may lead me to having a better result in the end?
So true. I like, that thing about don't ask why people are single. Some people, I've gotten myself in that trap, and then I thought about it. I hate that question because people
Yeah.
choose to be single at the same time. Like they just are not
Right.
looking for things. So you know why? Because I chose to be. Thank you very much for asking. Now you've annoyed me and the
That
date's
date's
over.
going to go really well.
Right.
Dr. Courtney, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I choose to be, but I'm on a date with you.
What?
I choose. You say I choose to be single, but I'm
thought
on a date with you.
I just thought you were saying you wanted to go on a date with me, and I
No.
got. I was like, wow, Betty on
Dan.
television.
Poor Dan,
Oh wow,
Dan.
that brings
I
us to our
mean-
big.
Marisol, I
they-
feel your pain, my sister. I feel your pain.
When they say, "Are you single?" Why are you single? Do
Girl.
they preface it with like, "Wow, you're such a
Girl.
huge catch. Why are you single?" Or is it like, "Why?" Are you